Hey y'all, it's me, Didi, and welcome to Didi Dynamics. Today I am going to be talking about the first trimester of my pregnancy. Is this at a weird angle? I don't know. But anyways, so this is a first trimester recap, and I can tell you right now, I went through it in first trimester, but that has nothing on what I'm going through now, but like I'll hear about that later. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So as I stated, found out that I was pregnant. Started throwing up a lot. Because we went to the emergency room to find out how far along I was, 6 weeks, and they gave me prenatal. They checked for everything or whatever. But yeah, so 2 days later, after I went to the emergency room, I got a fever and I felt so sick. Like, this was a Friday. I felt so I had to call out of work. I had to miss because in summer camp we have different themes for the week, and that theme was dance. And so I missed the dance performance on Friday because I was so sick. And I had to go back to the emergency room because the day prior, well, the 2 days before that I went, I got tested for COVID and the flu and pneumonia. I can't remember if it was pneumonia or not, but I know I got tested for COVID and the flu, and they were both negative. Oh my god, I just ate. Sorry. They were both negative, so that was canceled out. So we were trying to figure out, why do I have a fever? Never figured out why. They just said maybe it's a virus or something, but the best thing for you to do is just to let it play its course, because it wasn't like chronic or anything. It was just like a virus. So I was like, okay. So fast forwarding a couple of days, I'm at work. Bro, when I tell y'all I was tired, like, we have 15-minute breaks, right? During one of my 15, I think two of my 15-minute breaks, actually, it was like one day and then the next day, I took a nap. I took a nap in the classroom because, like, the students had a 15-minute snack, and that's when I would take my break. And I, it was this big bean bag in the back of the classroom. I laid on it, and next thing I know, after snack, um, my coworker come in and she was like, Dee, like, recess is starting. And I'm like, because I'm telling I was gone. I was asleep. I didn't even know I was going to go to sleep, honestly. I just wanted to lay down because I was tired. I didn't know I was going to go to sleep. But yeah, I went to sleep. And it happened again the next day. And my other coworker came in and he was like, are you okay? And I was like, nope, I'm pregnant. I didn't even think about, like, don't tell nobody. I'm just like, nah, I'm pregnant. Like, because I don't, I don't know. Because I know some people keep it to themselves. I know we kept it to ourselves a little bit just to be sure if everything was going to go right first. So that's what we did. But, like, I didn't care. Like, I didn't even know I said it. He was like, oh, congratulations. I'm like, what happened? Like, I didn't even know I said it. But anyway, I couldn't eat anything. Like, I was throwing up. I literally had to leave the classroom a lot of times to throw up. One of my coworkers heard me throwing up. She was like, was that you throwing up in the bathroom? I was like, girl, yeah. That was me. But yeah, I was throwing up. I didn't feel good. I was always tired. Like, always tired. Come to find out, the culprit of all of this was the prenatals they were giving me. Yeah, it was the prenatals. I don't know what it is about these medications that have the red coating on it, because I do have an iron pill that I take and it has the same side effects. I don't throw up or anything, but like they're red coated. They're like cylinder shaped, and they're big as fuck. Those prenatals had me sick, like sick. So I skipped a day just to make sure, like, is it the because I was trying to figure out, like, what is it. So I didn't even intentionally skip it. Honestly, I just said I was gonna take it later because I was running late for work. So I didn't take it that day at all, and I felt great. I was fine. So I'm like, what did I do yesterday that I didn't do today? Or what didn't I do yesterday that I did today that didn't make me feel good? And I'm like, I didn't take my prenatal yesterday. I took it today, and now I don't feel good. Yeah. So I told the doctor, I was like, because I didn't even get to see my doctor in California because, like, we were literally moving within 2 weeks. Well, Quincy was literally moving within 2 weeks. So I didn't even get to see my doctor at all in California. At all. So I just stopped taking the prenatals that they gave me and started taking Ritual. Because I remember watching Marlene Wilkerson. I think her handle on YouTube is the Find Guru or something like that. She hasn't posted in a while, so unfortunately I miss her. But I saw that she was taking Ritual prenatals, so I looked into it and I see that it's like vegan. I'm not vegan or anything. I just had a hamburger, but like it doesn't have any additives or anything in it. And it has like the vitamins you need. And like really, prenatals are not for the baby. Prenatals are for you. Because at the end of the day, the baby, if you got it, the baby's gonna get it from you. So the prenatals are for you. So some people don't even have to take prenatals. But I don't eat. So I have to take prenatals. But yeah, so I switched my prenatals and I was straight for the most part. I will say, however, that I was tired a lot because, like, during summer camp, you have to participate with the students and everything like that. And last summer camp, my first summer camp, I was all up in participation. Like, I was in everything. But, like, this time, I was like, I couldn't even learn one of the dances because it was, like, too many steps. I was like, I can't learn that. It's too many steps. And it was spinning and stuff. I was like, I can't do that right now. Or like when they played flag football, I wanted to play so bad. When they played flag football, couldn't play that because I didn't want to hurt myself. I did, however, play kickball because it's this annual staff versus students. We won 2 years in a row. But my picture right here, I was in my pajamas. That's how tired I was. I was like tired as fuck. But yeah, so I was able to do that because like all I did was catch balls and pitch. That's it. And like throw the ball. I stationarily threw the ball and got those outs, so it was fine. I did get out before I got the one. That is so rare for me. Well, we're in second trimester right now, but I'm not going to talk about that right now. But getting out at 1 is so rare for me. But I got out at 1 that time when I was playing against the kids. So, yeah. So, additional to that, I had a thing for plums. Like, I would carry a container. I don't even know where my salt is, but I have my own little salt shaker. And I would get plums during lunch. I would go to Target because I had an hour lunch. I would go to Target, get some plums, and then just salt them up and eat the plums. Or I'll salt up my strawberries. But it's normal for me because I like salt on my strawberries, plums, and my lemons. I know it's weird. I used to do it on my oranges and apples too, but then That was too much. But yeah, so I was doing that. And then I came to the realization that I had to give up some stuff, like pineapples. For me, I can't eat pineapples because, like, I did see some sources say you're not supposed to eat pineapples, but I also saw other sources say you should eat pineapples. So I tried it and my stomach was cramping. That's all it took. My stomach was cramping. After that, I haven't had pineapple since. I don't even know. It's it's been a while since I had pineapple. I don't think I ever had pineapples in the state of North Carolina. I haven't had the pineapples. But anyway, I'm struggling, y'all. I'm struggling. My back hurt. I'm struggling right now. Okay. I can't sit up straight for a long period of time. But yeah, back to the story. I couldn't eat meat. Like, I couldn't eat meat at all. Anytime I eat meat, I get sick. I couldn't eat it. I was literally just eating fruit, and that they were apples, plums, a peach every now and then, an orange every now and then. But I couldn't eat meat because the smell of it got me like nauseous. I tried when because I had to move like the rest of the house, not the whole house, but like we left some stuff for me to move, for me to have while Quincy was away. So I had an air mattress. Zoe stayed with me. Zoe is my cat. Zoe stayed with me. It was some more stuff there that was irrelevant. I left a lot of stuff because I was overwhelmed with it all. So I was like, but my car is still full of stuff actually. But yeah, air mattress and all of that. So I packed or whatever. And I had to stay at a hotel. I think it was called Extended Stay. And the only reason I stayed there is because they have a stove. And I was going to be there for a week. And I just left karaoke that Sunday. And I missed the check-in time. So I paid for a day that I didn't stay there. And I had to like get another room because the room that they gave me initially had mold in the damn toilet. Not the toilet, in the mold in the goddamn tub. So, yeah. I tried to substitute the... Side note. Men should stop working for Uber Eats. Because the way I was pissed... Let me tell you something. That was the third time it had happened when I had a man as my Uber Eats person. If I put... Okay, let's say for instance, you got a grocery list, right? And then on that grocery list, you see it with the choice of a Beyond Meat ground beef. You see that, right? Beyond Meat is vegan ground beef, right? You see it on the list. You can't find it. So what do? Like, for me, I don't have it set up to, like... Well, I did have it set up to replace, actually. I said you can replace it, but I didn't specify what to replace it with. However, I thought that if it did not show up in the goddamn store, you would at least have the common sense to substitute it with another vegan item. Tell me why this dude put real ground beef as the replacement. Because I'm sitting there looking, right? Because I got notification that he changed it. And I'm sitting there looking like a quarter pound. I was like, what? And if I put Beyond Meat as my option, why are you putting real meat as the replacement? You can't make this shit up. I don't. Anyways, I told him to change that shit because, like, let's be fucking for real. Let's have some common sense, people. But yeah, tried to eat that and it was nasty as hell. So I should have just got the real ground beef anyway. But I just was gonna throw up because the smell of it. But anyways, so I didn't have a lot of energy. Basically, to sum it all up, it's really short because I can't really remember most of it. I didn't have a lot of energy. I was sleepy all the time. I threw up all the time until I stopped taking that prenatal that they gave me. Pretty healthy for the most part. I couldn't really participate in events at work. I had to travel across the country by myself plus a cat. Stayed at a hotel for a week. Had to pack up a house. It was just a lot. But that is how my first trimester went. I'm tired right now, actually. Because they say you're supposed to get energy in the second trimester. I'm halfway in my second trimester and I'm tired. Okay, I forgot a part. So after me and Zoe flew over here, I didn't see a doctor because they were giving me the runaround. If y'all know, should I say it? I'm gonna say it. If y'all know TRICARE, y'all know what I'm talking about. It took a long time to find a doctor. And they didn't even want me to find an OB, right? They wanted me to go to a primary care doctor, take another pregnancy test and another blood test for it to be on record, even though it's already on record and I have it on record. They wanted me to take it again, so they had to draw more blood, run more tests, get more pee. Then they had to wait a week for whatever reason, and they had to turn that in, and then I finally got an OB. The first time I've seen an OB was at 9 weeks, I think. I think it was 9 weeks. No. 9 weeks, I was actually straight. Like, 9 weeks, I just had got here. It was the last week of school. I was feeling better. Like, if we would have had another week of school, I would have been all up and through all the activities. I started to feel better on week 9. And then I was good until... We're going to talk about trimester 2. But I was good. And then I think I saw my OB for the first time at... I know it was before the end of the first trimester, but it was like really, 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 really close. It was like either week 10, 11, or 12. Maybe even 13. No, it wasn't 13 because that's the last week. It was either 10, 11, or 12. Because I tried to find a doctor. I tried to find an OB myself. Like, because TRICARE was taking too long. So I tried to find one myself. And I was told, well, this OB doesn't take patients outside of the first trimester. And I was on like week 10, 11, and 12. And I'm like, I only got a few weeks. I gotta like schedule something. So I was in panic mode. And that's when we finally got an OB. And it wasn't that man because I didn't like the vibe, or I didn't like it. But anyways, have my OB. I like her. I have a midwife like her also. Who's going to deliver the baby? I don't know. I just do know I want to do a water birth, possibly. And I want it to be natural. Because I have scoliosis and ain't nobody sticking no goddamn 10-foot tall needle in my back. To where I have even more problems for the rest of my life in my back. So, yeah, that's it. But that is all for this video. I am so sorry about how unprofessional and low vibrational I am right now. But it is a phase I am going through at the moment, and this child won't let me be great. But I love my baby. But they're just, when I say there, it's a singular person. Because I said Daryl one time and they thought it was twins. No, I ain't have. I would never want to have twins. I'm struggling now. I would never. If you had twins, I applaud you because this is too much. But yeah, oh yeah, we told family. Finally, I think the first person to know was my mom. We called my mom. Well, I called my mom right after I found out I was pregnant on a pregnancy stick, and then that's when one of my brothers found out, and then plus the other brother didn't answer the phone. I guess he was at work, but my other brother found out when I was at the hospital, and then my father-in-law found out, and then my sister-in-law, and then my other brother, and then they knew for a while. And then we finally, oh, and everybody at my job knew because I was throwing up and being abnormal, so all of them knew. So it's fine. Every last one of them knew. Because I was late to work a lot. Like hours. Not hours. I think the most I was late was an hour. But I let them know that I was going to be an hour late. But yeah. Whew. It's going to be a one and done situation. One and done. I ain't having no more kids. Not biologically. I mean, it could be biological, but I'm not carrying any more kids. I hope. Because this is a lot for me. So, yeah. We announced it, and because we had Lemon Week. We announced it, so. And there we go. And I also found out that the see my lazy eye. The due date that I was given at the hospital was a week too shy of 40 weeks. Based on measurements, my OB was like, yeah, for measurements, we're going to say this week. And it was like the week after. Because the previous due date was February 12th. And I did not want that to happen because my dog's birthday is February 12th. So now it's February 21st. So, it just switched. It's fine. It's fine. So, my child's first holiday will either be Valentine's Day or St. Patrick's Day. But we're going to find out. My first holiday was Christmas. So, and my husband's, our first holiday was Christmas. Because, on November 29th, November 30th. But yeah. Okay, for real. This is so unorthodox. This is an unorthodox video. I am sorry. Alright, but I'm in pain right now. But yeah, and I'm just blabbling. I didn't write down anything. So, thank y'all for watching. If you watched the whole thing, if you didn't and skipped around, that's fine also. I'm not the type to tell you what to do with your social media, so I'm not going to tell you to like, comment, subscribe. But if you want to, you're welcome to, and it's not opposed. But yeah, other than that, that is all for today, unless I forgot something and I'll think about it and come later. But thank y'all so much, and bye.